So today we're going to be presenting our results for the simulation on organizational design and evolving structures. We are Team 19 and I'm the CEO in this occasion. My name is Michaela Giordani and we have the co-founder here.
Hi, I am the co-founder for this project and my name is Lillian Everett.
Okay.
So after completing the simulation, we received results from October 2020 and October 2026. And the results we received were able to help us complete the simulation. So after we received these results, we were able to improve and see what direction we wanted to head into.
So same thing here. These are the results for 2027 as we completed the rounds and we repeated the simulations over and over. We see where we could improve and what areas we wanted to change and see what happened. And this was our last result of round 3 in 2027. So for the first question, so basically how the structural levers and organizational design required by Ecotrip changed during the simulation. So the first result we noticed was the organization achieved a 47% alignment with its goals, which improved to 60% by 2026. The turnover increases from 2% to 20%, suggesting that lack of role satisfaction might have contributed to this outcome. And then the revenue grew significantly from 9.3 million to 107 million. And then the customer retention only improved from 5% to 8%. That's all we could improve throughout the three rounds. And Ecotrip's structural and design adjustment aim to scale operations and improve financial outcomes. And then for the second question, about how are the organizational KPIs influenced by structural decisions. Basically, functional structure and centralization decisions initially created stability, as seen in the low 2% turnover in 2020. Then the functional specialization allowed the focused expertise on revenue, generating activities and stability. Then balancing functional structure with customer-focused teams or initiatives. Then centralized structures to ensure clearer communication of objectives. And finally, combining functional expertise with cross-functional teams to enhance both speed to market and customer retention.
So after completing the simulation, the results that were most surprising to us, we received good feedback, and the results that were most surprising to me was that our turnover rate was very low. We were able to improve our turnover rate in round 3 and make it to just 7%, which I thought was really impressive because we also had a sign of high revenue, which is a great sign. And overall, there's many ways that we can improve, but for us to receive positive feedback, I thought that was very important. So the results were very helpful in figuring out what to do and finding ways to improve. So overall, this was a good sign. So I'm happy to see this, but we do have room to improve. So for question 4, what would we like to take away from, would we like to work in such a company, and what would you like to do to succeed here? So I would like to work for this company because there are many ways to succeed here. As a professional, we will be able to grow in multiple ways, and I think that's very important as you work for a company. You need to have ways in order to grow as an employer and overall to become a better professional. I believe that it will be easier to work here than a formal company because we have ways to improve and grow as an individual. So you're not only growing as a professional here, but you'll be able to grow as a self-individual, and I think that's very important.
Also, I would like to add that throughout the simulation, we had the opportunity to pick if flexibility will help or not help. And as we continue through each round, it said that by having flexibility will help workers a little bit happier and will improve their performance.
So the significant insights and lessons that we learned from this simulation regarding organizational design is that we were able to focus on adapting to growth, the need for horizontal and vertical collaboration, and role of cross-training. So adapting to growth and complexity is that regular checking in on organizational structures and implementing solutions like creating divisions, redefining roles, and training for new skills is all a very important lesson that we learned from the simulation. The need for horizontal and vertical collaboration is also very important. It is important because that we need to break down boundaries through providing roles that include collaboration, learning, and focusing on the organization. The role of cross-training is also very important because we need to take this approach to make sure that all of our employees are trained and skilled.
So basically, the overall takeaway of the simulation is everything about having a balance between each department, financially speaking, HR speaking. Everything has to be in a true balance for everything to work out successfully and efficiently.
Yes, I think as Michaela said, it is important that we must take that away, that everyone is able to grow. And overall, we just learned many important things about this simulation. Is there anything you would like to add to conclude?
Again, it's everything about balance and seeing and keeping track of each move that a company will make for improvement. As you said before, there are a lot of things that we could have kept improving, and the only way to do that is by trial and failure, right? So that's why after each round, we saw where we could improve, and that's what we did, and that's the takeaway that we have now. So thank you for listening.
Thank you so much for your time and for allowing us to present to you this simulation. Overall, we learned a lot, and I'm so grateful for the opportunity that I had to work with Michaela on this assignment. So I enjoyed this, and I look forward to owning a business in the future.
I second that.